Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Pint Time with Backpacker Mike, and I'm gonna be trying this Cappy Snacks Fruit Sour Ale, Fruit Punch Sour Ale by Urban Artifacts Brewing Company out of Cincinnati, Ohio, the state that I am from. Comes in at 5% on the Richter scale. This is going to taste like fruit punch. I did this one over on my YouTube live already, so I will give it a score here for you guys. Cappy Snacks Fruit Ale. It's a bit of a sour. But let's get into episode 237. Now, these are the things, some of the things that we do here in the United States that might freak people out who come here to visit in the United States from outside the country. So one of the things is saying, how are you? It's not customary in other parts of the world to say, how are you? Unless you're really looking for a detailed response. But here in the United States, we say, hey, how are you? And we say, oh, good. And you? Oh, not too bad. And that's it. That's the greeting. However, if you do that to someone who's, say, from Europe and they come here to visit and you say, oh, hey, how are you? They might give you a detailed description of everything that they have going on that is making them feel the way they feel because you asked them, how are you? So if you travel outside the country, probably just a simple hello or hi will work. So there you go. And another one, I'm going to give you two real quick because that one went really fast. And that is smiling at strangers. Here in the United States, it's fairly customary for us to smile at people, random people we pass by on the street or in a store or something like that. We just give a little smile. It's like a nonverbal hello, right? Well, that's not commonplace outside of the United States. So it could catch foreigners off guard if you're traveling somewhere and you may think they're rude. They're not being rude. That's just not normal for them to do that very much. So it may take a little bit for them to get used to, but then they'll eventually get used to it. So there you go. Smiling at strangers and saying, how are you in the United States may freak someone out who's coming to visit here. All right, let's get into this Cappy Snacks. Cheers, Prost, Slancha, and Skull for my Nordic friends. You know who you are. Very fruit punchy on the nose. That's actually really good. And I am not a big fruit punch person. However, it's got a very subtle, nice fruit punch flavor to it. The bitterness isn't, the sourness, I should say, isn't super strong. However, it's enough to just keep your mouth watering because I've had to swallow like 2 or 3 times already. I'm just going to pour the rest of what I got in here in the mug, which if you find yourself in Orlando, go to the beer spa, by the way. Beer Spa Orlando. It's amazing. So there you go. It's got a bit of a fruit punch look to it. The nose on the hard pour is a bit funky. The hard pour does change up the complexity a little bit. Makes it maybe a little bit sweeter. Not quite as sour. Still gives you that mouth water at the back. But this is really good. Urban Artifacts. This is really good. I'm going to go a 9.5. I'm going to go a 9.5 on the Cappy Snacks. If you like fruit punch, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I really do kind of like this. But yeah, if you like fruit punch, I'm sure you're going to like Cappy Snacks. That's really good. 9.5. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on Pint Time with Backpacker Mike once again. And as always, peace, love, and let's continue to experience this beautiful world together. I'll see you guys next time on Pint Time with Backpacker Mike.